Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the modeling of this WD5, that's your WDG 5, your Bheem Locomotive engine. So let's get started. So now what I'll be doing over here is like very first of all, we also need to reshape this first. So let's go into this. Let's go onto the top view over here and let's just select this and let's add one swift loop over here. So if you are not able to add a swift loop, let's go into this edges, ring it, and let's just connect this edges. So let's just select this and let's just connect this. Let's go into the vertices and make sure you push it like this, a bit in front and this way, much better. So now after that we'll be doing some small stuff over here which has been at the bottom of this. So let's go into this view over here. So very first of all, let's take again a box over here and let's just create this stuff like this. After you have created this over here, I can just push this up, push it at the corner over here, and let's just convert to editable poly. Let's go into this edges over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Make sure you have this edges as 1 and 1. Convert to editable poly. Let's again go into the edges over here for all of this. Exclude this and let's just give a bit of a chamfer over here. Just click OK. After that, let's go into the cylinder. Let's just make a cylinder again over here. Just push this out a bit. Very important is just make it a shaded, don't go with the realistic one. So convert to editable poly. Before that, we can make the segments as 1. So convert to editable poly. Let's go into this, select this, select the polygons over here, and let's just give a bit of inset over here, and let's give a bit of bevel to it. So once you're done with this, we can just we are not making it very high poly, so let's just scale a bit and let's just duplicate it over here. So if you want to scale it, make it more bigger, you can go with that, and let's just delete this and shift and copy it. That's it. Alright, so save your file. Now we need to make this hook over here. For creation of this hook over here, what we are going to do over here is like again we'll go into this. Let's take a line tool over here. I'll off this auto grid option. So I can even take a rectangle over here. I can just drag this rectangle till here and let's convert to editable spline over here. Let's just select this and scale it, or you can just push it. So before we push it, right click and make it as a corner over here and just drag this over here, drag this over here in this way. So select this and make it as a corner, select this both and let's just give it as a fillet. So we can also use this as a fillet over here. That's it. So let's go into the modifier and let's give a extrude modifier over here. So increase this a bit over here. After you have increased it over here, so I'll just drag this till here in this way. I can scale it if it is required. You can just again go into this view over here and you can just push this up in this way. Much better. So go into this. After that you can just convert to editable poly, and let's take again a cylinder over here in this view. Let's just draw a cylinder, pass through this, push it up. You can just push this down. So just select this, push it up over here. Drag it. Make sure it is coinciding this through it. So select this. And let's go into this compound objects and pro boolean and subtract this part. That's it. So let's again convert to editable poly over here. After that is done over here, you can just zoom this part. You can just select this and this, and you can just mirror this. You can mirror it in y-axis, and let's just place it over there. So you can just mirror this stuff over here. After your mirroring is done over here, now what I can do over here is like I need to create this part also over here. So for that, let's go into this. Let's go into this view over here again and make sure you remove this, and make it as a shaded part over here. So let's take a box over here. So let's just take a box over here in this way. After taking a box over here, you can go into this and reduce the height if it is required. Again go into this over here, and let's just take a cylinder over here. So let's just pull out a cylinder. So definitely this part will go out. So let's just increase its height over here in this way, and after that convert to editable poly. Let's go into this, just push it a bit inside till here, and again go into the polygons and let's give a bit of inset to it. And click OK. Again extrude this. So we are extruding this again, and after that let's use a bit of bevel over here. So let's give a bit of bevel to it. So we can just increase this stuff over here. Let's take again a swift loop over here in this way, and let's just select all of this edges over here. So we can just select the polygons, control and click on the edges, and if it is required you can just slightly you can give a bit of chamfer to it. That's it. So save your file again over here. So again you can just zoom it over here, and you can again select this polygons over here. You can just give details on it if it is required over here. So you can just go into this and let's slightly give a bit of extrude, not much, a bit, and click OK. That's it. So we can go into this and you can just convert to editable poly, select the vertices, just push this up, and you can see you have also created this bolts and all this. So we'll be definitely adjusting this part a bit out over here. So just select this, just push this out. Also for now what we'll be doing over here is like you can just select this and just push this out. So select this and this, and let's just duplicate it over here, and let's just group it over here. You can name it as a bolt or whatever. So we can just place it for now over here. So let's just scale this and just place it in this way, much better. So just duplicate it again over here, and again duplicate this over here. That's it. So once you're done with this, so now we'll be selecting this whole thing over here. Just select this whole thing over here, and let's just duplicate it till here in this way. Much better. So if you feel like increasing its size a bit, you can go with that, not a problem. I feel it's perfect. So you can just group this whole thing, and if you feel like increasing its size more, you can go with that. You can increase its size a bit. I think that's perfectly fine over here. After that, once you're done with this, there are some kind of small stuff over here which can be again created over here. That is this part. So again we'll take a line over here now. So there are many few things which will be definitely covering it up afterwards. So let's go into this of this part, and let's just create this, convert to editable spline. Let's select this vertices and let's just give a fillet to it. So you can just give a fillet to it. So select this both and make it as a corner, and you can just push this up, you can just push this down in this way. And what I will do now is I'll just put a small circle inside it in this way. So if you look at it closely over here, so I'll just attach this. So first convert to editable spline, and what I can do over here is like I will attach this two elements over here. After attaching this, and now I can give a extrude modifier. So once you give extrude modifier, you will see that automatically it will give you that particular shape over here. You can just reduce this stuff over here, and what I need over here is like I can just push this over here. I can just slightly, I can just rotate it over here in this way, and I can just drag it a bit down, and let's just mirror it and make a copy of it and just drag it till here. So definitely this is a different part of it, much better. So let's just select this whole thing and just give a color. If it's going to take time because there are many details over here, so we will definitely require the proper reference for creation of these things. Okay, so definitely we'll be coming up on that also. So before that, the things which are left out over here, we'll just push this out properly over here. So select this, this. Let's just push this out perfectly over here. So again select this, let's go into this and just push this out. Alright, so same thing, I think that's perfectly fine over here. We can just select this and we can just make one more copy of it and we can just push it inside over. Much better way. I think it was already there. Alright, not a problem. So keep saving your file again over here. So now what I'll be doing over here is like we already have this stuff over here. We need to create this. So before we start creating this, what I need is like, okay, I'll just select this stuff. I'll again take a box over here. Let's go onto the top view over here and let's just take a box over here, a small box. So we can just go into this over here. Let's just push this down. And go into this view perfectly over here. We can just push this up till here and I'll just push it a bit over here, convert to editable poly, and I'll just drag it up. So what I'll be doing over here is like while we'll be dragging it up, I'll be also be creating this stuff over here which will be actually coinciding this particular area. So definitely we'll be again taking a box over here. So we'll be taking one box over here. So let's just drag this box till here. I think this should be more down like this. So let's just take a box. After taking a box over here, what I'll be doing is like I'll just zoom it. There are many things which will be working over here. So let's just scale it, just push it inside, convert to editable poly. Let's put one swift loop over here, and let's go into this edges and let's just push it inside in this way. So once you're done with this, so we can just select this part. So just push it over here. We can, I'll go into this, right click and refine. So refine will add a point over here. So I can just put this point over here. So definitely if you want to push it a bit out over here, so that is actually possible. You can again use a refine over here. So you can just push a bit out, you can just push a bit more out over here, and you can just increase a bit of its thickness. Thickness is very less. Perfect. So let's select this over here. Let's go into this and drag it down. So before we drag this down, we can just convert to editable poly. Let's use one swift loop over here. Let's select this polygons over here. Oops, what happened? So convert to editable poly. So let's use one swift loop over here and select the polygons over here, and let's give a bit of extrude by local normal. You can just give such details to it. That's it. Okay, so after that is done, I can just go into this. I'll just use one swift loop over here and here. Let's select this over here and let's just extrude it up and click OK. So you can just push this up in this way. Much better. So save your file again, select this all and just give a color. So still it's going to take more time. So again, let's go into the box over here. So into this, let's just take a rectangle over here. So wherever we require a different shape, go with a different shape. Where you can easily extrude the part, you can go with that also. So it's all your choice over here. So perfect. So I'll just drag this down. You can just push it inside. So you can just first drag it over here, second over here, and your third will be here in this way. So we can just push it out this way. So again, select this all and please save your file. So guys, if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, that's KO Tutorials. Alright. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.